lose, they're out. If Japan win, they're in. But if they have a loss in this game, they need some help from Chinese Taipei. United States will lead off with Nolan Hatch, Christian Valadez, Christopher Chikadrov, AJ Elliott will be in the 4 spot field, and Ohara Sujiro will play right. Around the infield, we'll go with Tarada Taichi, Ko Daiki, Ibaraki, Yunosuke, Japan. Predominantly played most of his games at first base, being a great first base target for Sahashi Riku as he deals. There's a bunt, going to go right back to the pitcher. The wheel will be on over there at second base, but hits 3 home runs and 11 RBI in the tournament. That's a very important one. Now, I heard from his dad that he's known by Chino back home as that ball is driven to right deep and gone! A 2-run blast, the 4th of the tournament for Christian Chino Valadez, and that will give the USA a 2-0 lead early that the USA needed. A leadoff bunt single. And Chikadrov takes a healthy cut at that one. He was looking at Sahashi to Chikadrov, and he blows it by. 1 down, 2-0 USA on a home run, a 2-run home run, pardon me. Oh, here comes the 1-2. And that is hit fair down the left field line. And that's going to will be on the mound. Jack Carson lays down a bunt. That's going to be trouble. Will go across the infield. And that will pull second baseman Ibaraki Yunosuke off the bat. Going to take high, a fastball. Wind 3-0 early. Here comes the 3-1. That's going to be a walk as Jackson Spray will take his place down at first. That one is hit down to third base, and it takes a funny hop. And look at offensive play last night in that game against Chinese Taipei. That one is drilled to right, but Ohara Sujiro will park underneath it, make a strong games in the tournament. A catcher for the USA. And that one goes through the hole, and that will be an RBI single for today. And that was the starting shortstop, and that was Ko Daiki. Will come in the first half, the top half of the first inning. Oh, the pickoff move is on, and they got him. Lead off. He's a switch hitting center fielder, followed by Yoshizuka Shinosuke, Sahashi Riku, Ohara Sujiro will back USA with your man Duncan Mount on the mound for the USA. He's got a couple of good strikeout pitches in his bag. And that one is hit well into center field, but Jack Carson starting at first base. And he waves at that curveball in the dirt. Anything that sounds biased throughout the course of the evening's broadcast, it is because I am. As you, the U.S. really got to him. There comes the 0-1 to Sahashi. Drills it back right at Sahashi Riku gave up 5 runs to this U.S. team. That one's hit off the leg. A quick conversation with him. A nice, very nice man, just as Wes is as well. Ko Daiki's got to make sure he doesn't hang one up. Oh, he gets it up high enough. Yoshizuka Shinosuke. Who struck out in his first at-bat. And Hatch is off and running. The new Japanese pitcher, Yoshizuka Shinosuke. He buries one in the dirt. Nolan Hatch is not going to run on that one. Great base for Nolan Hatch. Russell McGee also has 2, as does Christian Valadez. Great pitch already. Kind of settle things down. That one's rolled over to the shortstop, Ibaraki. He will go over to first, and they will get their base runners, and they will try to chip away and move back into this game. Not unfortunate. Wants to win. Everyone wants to be competitive. And Ibaraki goes down swinging at third baseman. 1.088 OPS. Scores on a bunt, but he will take outside and quickly move ahead. 2 back after falling behind 5-0 in this game. And that's kind of what they needed. Is a Madsen is too worried over there. There's the 3-1, but that's going to be taken low, and that will be back-to-back walks. And he's ahead 1-2 to the Japanese backstop. And curveball in the dirt. Here comes the payoff once again, and that's in there. Even the count up at 2-2. Well, that one's hit back up the middle. Great diving play by second baseman Ko Daiki. A Duncan Mount to the plate. Runner on first, one out here in the top of the third. He's going to lay down a bunt. He's going to take the out over there at first. U-train. Well, that one's ripped between short and third. Here comes Jackson Spray. The throw home, and he is out. Have to allow Ramirez to make that call before you get out in front. That one's flared into center field. 329 against lefties and 304 as that ball is dribbled over to short. Oh, they got Toyoma in a rundown over there. He thought it might have been a balk. No. These boys have played in rain before. It's not going to bother them too much. And that ball gets away from Mount. And kind of looks. Japan has one runner on. They're 2 out in the bottom of the third. That ball gets away from Radner. And Yoshizuka walked with his numbers. 1.80 ERA. 6.2 innings pitched. They have a lot of confidence. Got it going here. And here comes the 2-2. That's hit through the hole. That could score the first run of the evening for Japan as the throw comes in, and he is nailed out at home plate on a... The new pitcher, pardon me, for Japan will be Shimohira Yota. That's right, that will be the 4th pitcher. Shimohira to Radner. And Radner will poke that one. As that one gets away from Kawazu, and Hunter Sunby will rock up into. Here comes the 1-1 from Shimohira. It's going to be a beautiful sacrifice bunt. We'll go down to first. Here comes the 3-1, and that's a single through the hole on the left side, and that will score the 6th run of the evening for the U. And there's another runner on second base. As Chikadrov hits that one down the left field line, and that's going to be for Sam. He's pitched 2 innings thus far in the tournament. He has yet to give on. That one is flared down the first base, and all Sakash could do is take coming. Murayama to Carson. He's going to take high. And now runners at the corners. That's Jack Carson just made it over there. That's going to find a hole on the right side of the infield, and it may score 2. Here comes the throw from right field, and Carson is out at the plate. A hard throwing righty. He's got that kind of a hybrid arm angle. Ibaraki Yonosuke. And he rolls that one to second. Hatch will got to go quick over to first. These Japanese runners get down that line quite quickly. And that one's hit to Russell McGee over there. 2. Murayama to Bliss again. And that's going to be in there on the inside part. He's sweating up a storm out there. And there you go, down on. Do it again. Here comes the 2-2. And Hunter Sunby goes down. 0.1 innings thus far. He's allowed 1 hit, and he struck out 1. And there's another hit ripped right back up the middle. Hard for the Japanese hitters to read. And that one's hit right at the shortstop. Way to get up the ladder. As we get a good shot there, Russell McGee, who's been amazing. That one is flared, hit well out into center field. That's in this game, but one of them was a sacrifice bunt. And a big swing and miss just beyond the reach of right fielder Okara Tsuchiru. And he does it again with yet another. He'll come to the plate for the USA. And he hits it through the hole on the right side. That will send. We'll have to wait and see as that ball is flared, but into the glove of second baseman who has a future in this game. And that looks like a swing from Carson. Matchup and a righty-lefty matchup for a switch hitter, as that one is just hit down to second base. Hatch will go across. There you go. There are the numbers from Mason. A 6 ERA. He's pitched 3 innings. Couple of strikeouts over there as it's 2-2 in the 8th inning. That one's rolled down to first, and it looks like Jackson Spray dug out there as they know that one more out, and they are on to the gold medal game. And just like that, Taipei, as they root for them to take a win over Korea and move them into the championship.